Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here on another episode of Call Center Survivor. Today, I'm going to talk about how AI is changing call center jobs. Stay tuned, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
So, as many of you know, AI is everywhere. I use AI all the time. I use ChatGPT. I use AI in Photoshop to edit my photographs. I use AI to write scripts. I use AI to pick my butt. Just about anything you want to do with AI, you can do. And it has infiltrated the workplace, and call center jobs have not been spared. As a matter of fact, they're jumping at the chance to interweave AI into call center jobs. And before I get to that, the meat of the topic, let me ask you to please subscribe to my channel and hit like. Tell your friends about it, and do what you can to support this channel. Thanks so much. You know, AI is significantly transforming jobs in call centers by automating repetitive tasks. It's allegedly, they try to sell it, and they say that it's enhancing the customer experience, right? Boingo, boingo, everybody's having fun with call centers and AI, yeah. They try to make it sound like it's to our benefit. You know, they sell it and they package it that way, but it's the customer experience is being enhanced. And it's shifting the role of human agents towards more complex, empathetic interactions, which this is what all of the research has told me, but I don't believe that. Now I'm going to go over a couple different ways, just real quick here, and then I'm going to show you some videos I found on YouTube and on TikTok that talk about how AI is affecting call center jobs. Now, it's automating routine tasks. It's somehow improving customer support. They're using enhanced agent productivity, which what that means is basically AI-assisted responses. AI tools provide suggestions and real-time assistance to agents during interactions, improving accuracy and efficiency. Now, I've heard this. I've used this on IHG, which is Holiday Inn's reservation system, and I was chatting with a bot, and it kept just sending me to the reservation tab of their website, and I didn't want that, and it was so frustrating. So there are bugs in this system, not just Holiday Inns, but AI in general. It'll shift in skill requirements, cost implications. It's going to reduce costs. And one of the basic reasons these corporations want to do this is it's going to reduce their cost exponentially. It'll reduce it like crazy. Because can you imagine just paying $5 a month for a bot that will do the work of like 1,000 people? It's a no-brainer. They're going to get rid of us as quickly as they can. It allegedly is going to increase quality. I've had a few drinks and I'm working in quality assurance. Thank you. I love my Jim Beam. Quality monitoring and analytics, AI-powered monitoring, ethical and social considerations. Now, I don't know what they mean by that. Job displacement concerns. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take jobs away. It's already taking jobs away. But they're saying, this one article I read says, while AI creates new roles, some traditional roles are eliminated, requiring reskilling and career shifts. That's just word salad, meaning you're going to have to find a job doing something else. Customer trust, ensuring transparency about what AI is involved in interactions is crucial to maintaining trust. Your average person like myself doesn't like the AI boss that we talk to. So let's do this. Let's go over here to the YouTubes, and we'll take a look at some of these fine people that have their opinions about AI. Now, this guy says AI just replaced call center jobs.
AI can now handle full-length sales and customer service calls over the phone, sounding just like a human while independently operating across 5,000 unique applications.
Now, let's go back. Okay. Well, let me have him continue.
Awesome. Well, it looks like we have a 7 p.m. or an 11 a.m. available in Omaha time. Which time works best for you?
No, that was a bot talking.
Let's do the 7 o'clock.
Great. I'll lock in that time for you. You're all set for a test drive at 7 p.m. Anything else I can help you with, James?
This is conversational AI by Air that's cut.
Conversational AI. And it can autonomously take actions across 5,000 plus applications all at once.
Currently in action, talking to real people every single day, and it's profitably working for real businesses. The biggest challenge for this technology was the latency, but it turns out that many of these people have now invented a new kind of streaming technology that's able to get the latency down to 500 milliseconds.
Yeah, the latency is the delay. So if there's no delay and you actually feel like you're talking to a real person, you're just a regular person calling to what you think is a call center. And you're in tune with what a robot or a bot sounds like there's a lot of delay. You're going to know, if there's no delay, you're going to think you know that it's a live person. You're not going to be able to tell the difference, in other words.
Few more 100 milliseconds, it won't take too long for the representative to reply, and you are now able to have a sales representative at $10 a month. This is going to be game-changing technology, and my eyes are peeled.
$10 a month for a sales representative. $10 a month, not $10 an hour, a month. And the CEOs at the top of the corporate chain who have the leather mistress on a tropical island somewhere that's demanding more pearls and diamonds, it's a no-brainer.
People who in call centers who are let's just say they're going to have to retrain for other careers because AI voice is better.
What we're finding, though, is we take our technology, it's called Maven, and we enable actually the contact center reps to create the bots, deploy them, and own the bots. And so we see...
So he's saying that he's having the contact center reps create their own bots and deploy them and control them themselves. How much are you paying them to do that? They're trying to make it sound like they're going to include all of us in this, all of us call center reps, and it's the biggest pile of bunk I've ever heard of.
We have a contact center down in the Dominican Republic. There's a woman there, Laura, who created a bot for one of our customers, and basically they deployed it, and they were able to basically create this bot, sold millions of dollars worth of grills. It's called Grill Master. And so she was empowered to basically create that bot, deploy it, and change her life. She's doubled her salary, and that's...
Okay, so this plain old customer service rep like you and me designed a bot, deployed it to speak to a business customer, and that business customer somehow doesn't know the difference, bought millions of dollars of grills from her, and now she sits back. What does she do all day? She just deploys the bot. She just kick her feet back and light up a Marlboro and just collect a paycheck?
That's the power of this thing.
But how do you balance?
All right.
So we've been adding in more AI things. So the one I want to talk about today was the call.
This is John Wilson, CEO. How I added AI to my call center and why it works.
Call center AI one. Full AI call center. There's a hybrid AI call center, which is like human assisted AI. And then there's a coaching program. The coaching program is insane. So that's
coaching. Do they make the AI coaches mean and sadistic? Like they are in real life, like real humans that have flesh and blood dripping from their bones? The sadistic bastards that write you up?
That's what we've been doing. So we had 3 or 4 people listening to calls. Our quality was low. We couldn't listen to every calls because there's literally 1,000 phone calls a day that go through that call center. So we just couldn't keep up with it. What this thing does is it listens to everything and you like preset it to like what you want. So like, hey, I want the greeting to be, hey, thanks for calling Wilson. How can I make you smile? You can make it flexible. You can make it rigid. You can make whatever you want.
So you make a bot and you program it to listen for certain things in quality assurance. So it probably listens to see if a customer is getting angry. It listens to see if the rep is presenting the right greeting, or make sure the customers aren't getting angry. Make sure the customer is saying, "Are you happy? How can I make you happy today?" Are you guys getting the trend here? Now they're saying that's a hybrid. They're trying to make it sound like they're empowering customer service reps in a call center to create their own bots and coach it. But what they're really doing is they're moving everybody out of the way. They're getting rid of quality assurance. They're getting rid of coaching, and they're getting rid of the reps.
I believe about 50%.
Now this is A Frontline episode. A guest and investor talks about impact on human jobs.
Of jobs will be somewhat or extremely threatened by AI in the next 15 years or so.
Kai-Fu Lee also makes a great deal of money from AI. What separates him from most of his colleagues is that he's frank about its downside.
Yes, we've made about 40 investments in AI. I think based on these 40 investments, most of them are not impacting human jobs. They're creating value, making high margins, inventing a new model. But I could list 7 or 8.
How AT&T uses AI for call centers.
Here's how AT&T is using AI in their customer support. One of the biggest drains for customer service reps is having to create notes in real time, having to create notes after a call with a customer. But now AT&T using AI transcription is creating a real-time transcript suggesting, here we go, making suggestions on what to tell customers, and is acting as a screening service. So it's able to answer really simple questions already to the customer. But then after that, it's able to say, okay, if a call agent needs to take a call, well, here are some suggested questions, and here's the summarized notes at the very end. You can think about...
Wow, it summarizes your call for you. Can you imagine that? That was such a pain when I first started working on call centers, because every time I hung up a call and got Q&A on it, the manager would run over to me and say, you didn't summarize your call correctly. You've got to come in, you got to put your notes, you got to type while you're talking, and you've got to sell, and you've got to do customer service, and you've got to, massage the customer's nipples. I think this would be cool if the computer summarized the call for you.
Here's why I'm not negative or hopeless about an AI-powered customer service future.
Okay, I can't wait to hear this, Blake Michelle Morgan, in your smart pink jacket.
The contact center currently...
Her eyes really dark. Her eyes are dark like doll's eyes.
You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Is a thankless job full of churn. People don't like working there. People don't like contacting customer service. It is just an under-resourced, under-invested in part of the business. So let's say AI comes in and disrupts the entire customer service industry, and we don't even need people. Maybe we need no people working in the contact center anymore. Where could these humans add value to society? I think...
What? So she's asking if AI takes all of our jobs away as customer service and sales reps and call centers, where can we add value in society? I don't know, working in a prison yard or something? I don't know. The skills that we learn there don't really apply to anything in the real world. And if they do, nobody outside the call center world wants anything to do with us. So I don't know. Let's hear what she has to say. Because this is titled, What Will Customer Service Agents Do When AI Disrupts Their Jobs?
I think there's so much work to do to help so many corners of society.
Pushing a broom in a high school? I don't know.
Specifically, children and older people. What if we redeployed customer service agents now that are disrupted by AI? What if they started working in roles to help children and older people?
What? Oh my God, lady. What is your point? Why? Where did she come up with this idea? That if AI takes our jobs, that we can help younger children and elderly. Some of the people I sat alongside couldn't even tie their own shoes, lady. They really couldn't. There was a guy that walked around all day in one place. His shoes are always untied. His hair is never combed. He didn't even wash himself, it seemed. How am I going to put a guy like that in control and overseeing my children or my grandparents? All right, let's find somebody else to listen to.
In about a year, AI has gone from this to this. The world of AI is moving.
It's gone from a digital sketch to a woolly mammoth charging through the snow.
Breaking news from San Francisco. A recent interview between Sam Altman and Lex Friedman about OpenAI. Let's take a listen.
So in terms of really replace jobs, is that a worry for you?
It is. I'm trying to think of like a big category that I believe can be massively impacted. I guess I would say customer service is a category that I could see there are just way fewer jobs relatively soon. I'm not even certain.
So I'm guessing that this is Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, and he's saying that customer service will be heavily impacted by AI.
About that, but I could believe it.
I think the reason I'm not successful at anything, whatever it happens to be, is I'm not eccentric enough. I need to have a wild haircut and just sit with my scarf at the sky and talk to people. Well, I do believe OpenAI, the melons of the world will be sufficiently fed and watered as I dally about the landscape, dilly-dally with my tassels. Yes. Oh my God, he's so eccentric. He must be a genius.
So like basic questions about when do I take this pill, if it's a drug company, or when I don't know why I went to
Oh, this guy's he's a real ball of fire, isn't he?
that. But like, how do I use this product? Like questions.
Yeah.
Like, how do I use
Like
this?
whatever call center employees are doing now.
Yeah.
Whatever they do. We almost did this interview. I've got to get a cappuccino very quickly. Pronto. Geez, get me a cappuccino.
This is not work. Yeah. Okay.
I want to be clear. I think like the
Oh my God, this man's going to take all our jobs away. So guys, I've had enough with the antics of the geniuses on YouTube. And AI apparently is making things simpler for the companies, but taking our jobs away. And it's making it simpler in some ways for our customers, but many customers are aware that they're talking to bots and they don't like it. Any more than they like talking in America, they don't like talking to anybody in India or Pakistan. It's getting to this place where these big major corporations, all they want is to save money. They just want to save money so that people at the top can pocket most of it. And they do not want to pay anybody anything to do the jobs for the products that they've designed, manufactured, produced, and distributed. They just want to make it as simple and as easy as possible. They want their cake and eat it too, and it's going to come at our expense because now they've got these robots that are doing the work. So where are we all going to work? We're going to be all working with kids and elderly? I mean, I don't want to work with kids. I figured that out 40 years ago, and I definitely don't want to work with the elderly. I'm almost an elderly person. And we got geniuses like this guy, Sam Altman, who's telling me that it's going to impact everything. So it looks like it's affecting everything in call centers. It's affecting quality assurance. It's affecting note-taking. It's the comments. It's affecting managers. It's affecting the whole thing. Pretty soon, I mean, if you get rid of the call center agent, you don't need the team lead, and you don't need the manager, and you don't need the director of the call center, because the call center is going to be contained within a server out in the West Coast or in the middle of Pakistan, and it's going to eliminate millions of jobs globally. And I guess and we're not going to see any of these profits as people. So I don't know how it's going to work, guys. But, if you like this video, comment. Let me know what you think about AI, if you think it's taking over, if it's going to eliminate all of our jobs, and how soon do you think it's going to happen? I'm PTPOP. Like and subscribe. Hasta la vista, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?